LinkedIn is a professional social media. And for LinkedIn users, it is strictly about helping people find out more about their careers or getting a job or hooking or connecting with people that are just in your same field or fields that you're interested in. LinkedIn was founded in 2003. It is the world's largest professional network. By professional, they mean, again, business. And right now, it has over 259 members and growing. That was in 2013. I'll show you a little bit more in a little bit of how much are there now. There's over 450 million professionals from around the world. And why should you use LinkedIn? Well, again, unlike Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, LinkedIn is for professional networking only. It's not something that you go and you put what you did this weekend or what you have plans for. No, it's strictly business, and it needs to stay that way. And you can use it like an online resume. It's a great tool for staying in touch with classmates from college or colleagues from different businesses. So as a teacher, I'm on LinkedIn, and I actually keep in contact with a lot of ex-students who are telling me where they are in their workforce. I have quite a few who've gone into marketing fields, and they just share with me what they're doing. And then they ask if there's any students that I know that would be good to kind of help them. So it's a way to help people find a job. It reaches out to someone after a conference. It's very important that if you are looking to do something beyond high school, that you have one of these pages and that you use it to network with people. So signing up, it's real easy. And like when you're following the page, it does a real good job on the social media class. So if you haven't taken the social media class, you might think about doing that. And to hook up to LinkedIn, to sign up, you just go to linkedin.com and then you work through it. So let's see what one looks like. First of all, start by listing your current title status. I'm going to show you my LinkedIn just for a second so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to back out of here, go to here, and my LinkedIn is, I need to move this down a little bit so I can see it. There's my LinkedIn channel. So there's my LinkedIn, and as you can see, it has what I am, a business educator in the Mead School District. And I've also worked in Spokane District 81 for very little time in the summer. And I've also coached some different sports. But if you work down here, like this is one of my ex-students. I was just looking at it a second ago. Cole Crecilius. And you can see that he has co-founder of Known Supply and Crochet Kids International. Crochet Kids is an amazing charity, and it does a lot of work. If you get a chance, go look at Crochet Kids, and you'll see what they do for people in Africa and also down in Chile. And he was one of my students, and we connect through LinkedIn right now. He actually has been on a couple different TV shows. There was one a few years ago where different nonprofits were trying to get some money donated, and he made it to the final 5 and their company. It's an amazing company. Go take a look at that if you get a chance. All right, let's go back here to our page, but that was what my page looked like. Here is things that you want to do. One of the things that you want to do is take a professional photo and get a close headshot. The one on the left is okay. The one on the right is better. I would do one that is more towards, and make sure that you have your business attire on and you look the best that you can for this, because this is the only thing that they see of you is this picture. Then you're going to go in and you're going to start connecting to people. And one of the things about connecting to people is you find colleagues or you find classmates and you send a little note to them, and they will then invite you to join them. Whenever you do, ask people, be very concise, tell them exactly what you want, express your intentions of, hey, I really would like to get a chance to just stay connected with you, so you can maybe help me in the future, and I can help you in the future if you're looking for a job. And always, always say thank you. And again, don't ask for a job. So don't put them on there and say, hey, I want a job for you. It's mainly, hey, do you know John Phillips? Because if you do, I think I might be applying there. And so maybe you can give him a little bit of a heads up about me. Don't ask for the job, but it's okay to ask for a reference or a recommendation. Okay? LinkedIn profiles are one of the first things that show up when people do Google searches of you. So make sure that it turns up and it looks professional. And make sure that you are picking all the different professional connections you can use. I've got my sister on there who is an insurance agent. I've got friends from high school, which was over 40 years ago. I've got people who are co-workers, neighbors, ex-students, like I said, and anything like that. It's one thing that you want to do is make sure you pick people that you connect with that are going to say good things about you. One thing that I was taught a long time ago is you do not ask everyone. You only ask people who are going to be good recommendations. But it's okay to accept any invitation that you get. So here's a list of who I would think about contacting. I would contact past bosses and coworkers. Anybody that you have family friends. So I have a friend who their family owns a lumber company that's very popular and well-known in our town. So I would ask him. Professional associate members. I'm a volleyball coach, and there's other coaches on the other side of the state that I could ask for recommendations, or even around our area, all of the coaches. That it would be a great job to have them be part of it. Student organization contacts. So I do another thing called DECA, and through DECA I could ask other DECA professionals to give me recommendations or connect with me. Faculty and staff, of course, of where I teach. Volunteer connections, so maybe through my church. Alumni or graduates or undergraduate institutions, if you know people through those. And lastly is LinkedIn groups. So if you're a member of a LinkedIn group, and after a while, it's a good idea to ask them to also connect with you. So over 1 million groups to choose from when you get into LinkedIn. They have professional associations, they have honor society, they have shared interests. But the biggest thing is you need to find what profession you are thinking about going into, and try to find a group that would be a well-connected area to connect with. So look for groups, and if you want to go into nursing, look for people who have nursing background. You want to go into photography, find people who have photography background, and try to join those groups and use those connections. So when you are to the spot that you are ready to search for a job, you want to go and you want to search in groups for jobs posted by members. Don't just search anywhere. Make sure that it's by members. Always update your profile before you reach out. But once you've updated, go ahead and reach out to them and see if they might be interested, because a lot of people hire from LinkedIn. And so if you have a well set up page and you are able to go and show them some of your work, then you can definitely get a head start on people. And right now, the last statistics I saw, over 50% of professionals use LinkedIn when they are hiring. So it is a key place that they go to look. And if you look down below, it says 75% of recruiters and employers will search candidates using keywords. So you need to make sure and have the keywords of your photography, that you have digital photography in there, so they know that you're able to adapt and use whatever you need to do to be successful. Reach out to existing networks that you already have that are not on LinkedIn and see if there are people there. Groups, check the job tab to see what members of the groups are posted. Stay on top of current trends and reach out to people in a group for conversations about your industry. And when you do search, you want to look at you, You want to look at your past workers and also hiring managers. Search for specific positions. Don't just say photographer. Say photographer for sporting events. Get more specific than just photographer. Now they're going to come to you. And if they do, you need to be prepared for an interview. You can do research about the company that you're getting ready to go in for. So look up the company that is ready and get their history and their background. Make sure that you have statistics about the company and its employees at hand that might be helpful, and just know a little bit about the person that might be interviewing you. So if you know that it is, if I was applying for a job and I knew that it was the assistant principal, I would like to see what they have done in the past before they became an assistant principal, and maybe see, hey, they coached a sport, maybe I have some common background in that, and show that, or that they were a math teacher or something. I would do some research on that candidate or the person that's interviewing me, and then kind of get a feel for what I might be able to share with them to make it a little more personal when I'm talking to them. If you need more help, I went and looked at this, and it's very, very helpful, and it's very specific. It's called learn.linkedin.com. So if you get a chance, go to learn.linkedin.com, and it has a step-by-step guide of how to join. It has everything that you need to look up different companies. It's a great site to go to. A few more things. Now, social media drives hiring. This is about a 3-year-old survey. I couldn't find the new one. But of all the companies surveyed, 45% use Twitter, 80% use LinkedIn, 80%. So if you go and look at that, Twitter's not there, and neither is Facebook. It is LinkedIn. So make sure you get a good looking and well-designed LinkedIn page. Here are the stats that are new. This was September 16th that I saw these stats. There's 562 million users nationwide. There's 260 that get on every month. There's 146 million in the US alone. And percentage of people that get on daily, 40% of those people get on daily. And if you break it down, there is 2 new users every second. Why use LinkedIn? It's a great career management tool. You network with other professionals, helps you find a job and employ, and targets audience. The target audience is college students and professionals. So you're heading that way, and it's best to have one early instead of too late. Big difference between LinkedIn and other social media sites. You do not put your private life in LinkedIn. They don't care about your grandkids. They don't care about your kids. All they want to know about is you as a business professional, a college student. And it is not a photo and personal sharing system. It is about helping people connect with other businesses. So that's my presentation right now. I have more information if you want it. Email me and I can share it with you. And I hope you get a great looking LinkedIn page and that you keep it updated probably once a month at least.